What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our very first time playing Songs of Six. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we did spend all of our money that we got from the raid. But I think we spent it on some pretty good stuff. We got a small stockpile of metal. We got our masonry up because of that. I feel like the output of our resources are doing really well, which I'm very excited about. We got a ton of bread, a ton of vegetables, we got some fruit going. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. We are expanding our housing. We got a nobility under grain farms. I probably wouldn't mind getting another nobility for our vegetable farms. I don't want tourists. I want population. Sort by age. You are a scribe. Let us elevate you. And we are going to give you vegetables. Boom. I feel like vegetables and... I feel like food is our biggest industry right now. I'm hoping that holds us over for food, and then our other 3 nobility slots. How do we get more nobility slots? Level, base value. Oh. We get 5 more nobility. 4 noble promotions. So what, we can only have 9 nobles? Or 10 nobles? And then we get noble promotions. Innovation, knowledge. Okay. So 10 nobles it is. So we can have really good production in 10 areas, it seems. We have a lot of deranged people. Hopefully they are spending some time in our hospital. We got a lot of stuff going on over here. How many housing do we have available? Let's get our population up to 775. We are getting very close to that 800 mark. I believe our next level up is going to be 1,000. It is. Where do we kind of want to start looking next? We probably want to expand a library. We're doing well on leather. We are doing well on leather. It's just a matter of, we are losing more than we're gaining. The Hunters is making us as much as the Auroch pastures, which is good to see. We do have more workers available. Let's get you up to 60. Start getting some more innovation. What else requires innovation? Because we're kind of getting to the point where everything's knowledge, isn't it? Basements is knowledge. All of this is knowledge. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. All of this is innovation. Cost of 6 for 5.5. It's not necessarily worth it. We don't necessarily have any of that kind of farming yet. We did want to get poppy domestication, though, for our medicine. That's 3.7 workers. We could start getting our different mines. 9.6 workers for the cost of 5. Let's build up some innovation first before we start deciding where to spend it. I'm a little tempted to get another Auroch pasture. But seeing that we're doing really well on resources, let's continue decorating for the time being. Let us get all of our flower beds down. We never put trees here. There we go. This should make our people nice and happy. And then thankfully, when we copy all these homes, we'll already have these trees and flower beds in place because we just copy the area. So we won't have to go through and manually put them all in anymore. I think this should just about cover it. Boom! We do need more flower beds up here. And we need to get rid of these flower beds. Boom and boom. Now everything's nice, pretty, and even. We need cobblestone roads. Let's go ahead and get those filled on in. And again, we kind of got to decide what we want to do with this little area, because we have the hearth over here. I don't think this hearth is really necessary. I don't mind having the well here. We have 52 workers available. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit while they get all that stuff down. How is our environment looking? Really good. Road preference, torch, flower bed, tree, lighting, all going up. I like it, I like it. I like it a lot. I think we're doing okay on Warhammers right now. Let's switch back over... Oh, we're already on Spears. Perfection. We need a smithy for plate armor. Which means we need metal, which we do have. We do have it. Let's expand our roads over here. And then we'll start placing some flower beds over there and stuff. We do need to reorganize these homes. Let's get those roads down as well. Okay, we're actually full on grain. We can crank down meat for grain. Because we are selling all of our meat, so we shouldn't really be stocking that up. In fact, we can probably pull you down another. Free up some crates for us. So grain production is doing absolutely fantastic. Bread production, fantastic. We probably are at a point where we can start expanding. Your net is actually down now that we're furnishing our homes with pottery. But the homes are looking good. Alright, maybe we get some more clay going. Let's get you up to 85, and then maybe we can start using some clay for furniture. We still have 46 workers. Maybe we do start going the smithy. Get ready to get our next formation. I do. What does it cost? For the bowyer. You require more leather. Leather and wood, it costs furniture and metal to make. Okay. Well, I think those are going to be the next 2 buildings I make. We don't want that. We want a room copier. We want a bowyer. I might expand you out this way. Yeah. Let's place you down there. I like that. And then let's get some roads connecting these areas. We are going through our stone quite quickly, aren't we? But this gets us closer and closer to our metal ore, which is what we want. Let's get you up to 50. Your net is perfectly fine. It's just we're going through stone so quickly that I don't think it really hurts to grab. I also wouldn't mind just kind of clearing the rocks. Just to pick up a little extra, you know? Since we are using so much of it, we'll really start mass producing our roads. We now employ over 50 in our stone mines. We are getting a boost. Awesome. Okay, we got that going. Let's look at another auroch pasture, so we can start looking at some leather. Can you expand this way at all? Just about to there. Okay, and then we'll get the gate up here. And we'll get some nice little huts in here. Moisture is 100%. Also put some huts down here, I suppose. We'll spread it out a little bit. Yeah, I like it. 702 wood. Thankfully, we have that stored on up. Let's let our stone stockpile a little bit. We should be gathering a whole bunch. We have plenty of metal for that. We're actually out of furniture. Wow. Really? This is not enough. We can't give you tools. We're gonna need another carpenter, aren't we? Go ahead and clear all this rock for me. All of these little stones. There we go. Record lows. Make sure our hearths are stocked with wood. We should be okay. We have 38 workers available. How do we boost the production? We have 27 innovation. That's for mines. I'm assuming that allows tools? Or no? That allows tools. And our carpenters. $7.5. That also helps our tailors and our potteries. Yeah, let's get basic craftsmanship. Start improving your guys' production, especially with us using pots. Now your net is somewhat positive. And then it was also our tailors, right? Is using a bunch of our wood. We have 8 days worth of food. Our clay is getting eaten up. Not exactly sure what by, but you are now maxed out on workers. We're actually out of workers. So, let's hit the 800 mark. Gives us 19 workers. We ran out of workers because of this. So you are using wood and leather. Now our net is down. Get you up to 39 workers there. You're maxed out on workers. Might be time to get another woodcutter. And we should probably build some more homes. So this time we want copy area. And you're just gonna want 2 spaces in between you now, because some of those spaces count as the roads already. Okay. It's gonna allow us 80 more people. I do think we're gonna need another hospital. 50 woodcutters! Nice, we're getting a boost from that now. Love it, love it. If we look at woodcutting, where's that? Oh yeah, the cost of 2 for 5.8 workers. Let's go ahead and spend some innovation on that as well. Let's go ahead and get you boosted. How is your melee training going? 73% and 88%. Okay, it's looking good. It is looking good. You guys all have leather armor equipped. If we start looking at some of these free cities, I feel like we should... You have an army of 46. We could probably take you out. And then that'll give us a coastal region. I might start looking at conquering within these next couple of episodes here. You are taking 23 workers. Let's get another worker in there. Now this is getting a little bit further from our housing. So unless we start expanding housing down here, which might be our next area for housing, I just really want to get closer to this metal ore. Maybe we should start considering walls. I just don't know. don't have stone walls yet. I just don't know if having walls, like, at the edge here is beneficial. Maybe we get some walls over here. I don't see us expanding in this direction anytime soon. I suppose fortifications is something we could get. It is knowledge, though. Eh. I feel like our army is good enough for right now. We are making bows. We have 55 homes available. So, let's get 825. Because I think it's about that time to start getting an archery range. Military. Alright, what is this gonna look like? Expand you a little bit more. And then, can we... Nice. Capacity is 20. Our furniture is struggling. So is our fabric. Production's up to 113, 111, 27, 60, and 60. I feel like we're running low on... $2.36K on tourism. We haven't had tourism in a while now. Okay, well, we're getting the archery range down. That'll be nice. We can start training another formation. Stone is starting to look okay again. Let's get stone roads all through here. Go ahead and connect to these areas. And then we'll start getting some decorations in front of here. How are we doing with access to everything? Services, 98%, 89, 91. Food stall is only 77. Market is 80. So we might need to build some more markets and food stalls. I think I am gonna get rid of this hearth. And let's put market and food stalls in here. It's only gonna service 12. Could do something like that. Service is 18. And then if we go room copier, It's not gonna work for the market. So we did that, that, and that. Okay, yeah, let's get those going. That should improve our access a bit. You guys are missing furniture. We need another woodcutter as well. I'm gonna go up to 850, but then I think we need to be careful because we've had a lot of growth lately. We need to make sure that we're still stable in food. Okay, we do have cotton that we might be cutting into if we place a building here. Cut stone is in a really good spot. What are we selling? Maybe we can stop selling potteries and start selling cut stone. We'll keep about 400. What else are we selling? Meat we want to sell. Cotton. Coal we want to sell. Wood and stone. So yeah, we're not selling much at all. It would probably only be charcoal and cut stone for now. Net is 0.33. But that net's gonna go down. Can we expand you to here? We don't really need space in here. Max dimensions reached. You can expand south, but east to west you cannot expand. Alright, let's go ahead and get you in then. Yeah, woodcutters have plummeted. We're not getting the bonus, but as soon as we get this back up and running... Woo, look at that stone! We're gonna go convert. Go ahead and convert all of the roads. Let's get stone roads everywhere. Honestly, most importantly, we should probably get this converted. Because that movement speed here with the commuting, that'll probably help out a lot. That should use a good amount of our stone. But also, with us stockpiling it like that, we should be able to start selling some. Oh, Mr. Furniture. That's only going to increase it by 3. So we are going to need another one down. Well, yeah, we still have a bunch of extra stone over here. So, we probably need to get some more delivery men. What's our net? 10.55. I don't understand, like, why it seems to take into consideration our soil when it's only moisture that affects this. But maybe it's to let you know where, like, good farmland is so you don't build over it. Potentially? Yeah, I mean, you guys can dig out a little bit. Why not, right? Go ahead and get some storage over there. Okay, more furniture and more stone. But once we get that other woodcutter down, we should be looking pretty good to start expanding our furniture. Okay, now what's your commute? Where do we see bonuses? Commute is 0.98. I believe it was like 0.89 before. So that should help. And we can expand this clay pit if we ever want to. Which will be great. We got markets down. Hearth is going down. Stage is going down. 69 and 83 access. You need furniture and pottery. So we just gotta wait to stock up on furniture. We're gonna want a room copier for this. I don't know. Let's just go from this building. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna decide what to do with this area because I don't think we want a lot of noise by the hospital. That probably wouldn't be too good. You guys have a little noise in your house, but I think that's okay. You have a little noise, you have a little noise, but it shouldn't be like overwhelming. Most of our gray spots are available. We only have 7 sick people, so the hospital seems to be working well. Soil. We probably want to expand our farms this way, if anything. Soil down here is not super great. How is foundation? So if we do housing, it's going to want to be like here. How is moisture? Moisture is not awful here. Yeah, farms will probably go... We might be able to fit another row of housing since moisture is not good right here. Maybe get a farm here. Yeah, I feel like here wouldn't be horrible. Okay. We got some options. We got some options. How are you doing? You have 0 adults, so you're gonna take a little bit. 22 seems to be enough workers for you. Okay. You're gonna take a lot of wood and stone, but we should have it. Let's start expanding this road. Not the convert. We'll just do 2 for now, and then we'll decide what else we want to do with these areas. Although this is probably going to be our road. So let's commit to that. commit to that, and then, you know what? Let us go ahead and get some decorations over here. Just to pretty things up a little bit. We do need to gain access to... we need to gain access to... statues. Statues is what I was thinking of. Do you guys like statues or pillars? Actually, you don't care for them. You just want torch upgrades. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's look at lighting. Lighting is not doing hot at all. So we do need to start thinking about getting some more torches. Surprised crime's not too bad. I wonder if that's because of, our guardhouse and stuff. Torch there. Probably a torch there. Torch here. Torch there. Accident has occurred. 4 deaths. 1 injured. Ah, not the training grounds again. You guys are killing me. Alright, recruit limit. But we don't want you guys on the archery range. You guys can start having leather armor and bows. Now, yeah, okay. We'll do arrows for arrows, I suppose. Did that not work? No. Accept. Arrows for arrows. Accept. That looks like a warhammer to me. It looks like a mace. Oops. Hold the left. Okay. Ah. That looks like a pointy spear, right? Why is that not working? Oh, what the heck? Oh. Because it's for this one we changed it to. So we need you to change. Yeah, those look like arrows to me. Then you're going to have the pointy spear. There we go. So now we can kind of tell who's who. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. Now we should be able to get up to 200 soldiers. I feel like that's a pretty solid army. Okay, furniture. We are going to need some more people. Let's boost you to 875. Ah, we got people in here as well. No, we don't. No, we don't. That's not quite done yet. You're finishing construction. Oh no. Oh no! Did we auto it to... Oh my gosh, what did we do? We just brought in all the immigrants somehow. Well, Legati is old Sixian for judge. As our population bolster, unfortunately, so will the bad apples. A Legati knows how to deal with these swiftly and justly. What the heck did we auto you to? Oh, we clicked authorize, didn't we? Oopsies. Well... it does mean we're gonna need more homes, doesn't it? So let's just pause for a moment. Ooh. I did not make you guys even. Boom. And then we are going to dismantle all of this, because that's going to bother me. $50 carpenters, we get a boost. Love it. Okay, and then we can copy area here. Might as well include the road, right? Boom. Alright, that's gonna help with housing. Okay, now we're negative 106. We have 8 days worth of food. Stone is going nuts. What is your net now? 83. We have 147 workers available. We hit 1,000 pop though. That's pretty exciting. Question is can we sustain? We just brought in a lot of people. We still want to increase our library. Ooh. Oh, I forgot we just got the boost, didn't we? I don't understand why it says result in more workers. I mean, we want the upgrade in training ground, right? Let's get the boost in woodcutting. You can have 41 levels? Oh my goodness. We'll see where we're at with clay. I mean, hunting can't really boost much more in terms of workers. So since we have the innovation, let's go ahead and upgrade you again. And let's upgrade our tailors, carpenters, and potteries. That uses a good amount. Smithies, masonries, bowyers. We can make full plate armor. Fine crafting tools. Crude crafting tools. We can add tools. In terms of knowledge, though. We did want to get poppy domestication. For opiates. Kind of wanted to look at fortifications. We don't need to worry about pillars or sculpting. We can finally get upgraded hearths. Okay, you know what? Let's get basements, because that'll unlock a lot for us. We can get fancy wells, clay and cut stone. We get better roads. I feel like better roads is maybe more important. What is Forest Plaza gonna cost us? I would assume cut stone. Yeah, 2 cut stone. Okay. Well, we're certainly gonna need more homes. So we're probably gonna want... You like this. You like this. You like this. I kind of like having our residential area like this. Now the problem is, though, if we don't really have much to spend our stone on. So we can probably pull you guys off. I mean, cut stone is full, right? No, it's not. Alright, let's improve our masonry then. And then I think I will commit to that. Let's get fancy roads. Now, fancy roads is kind of the best roads we need, if I'm not mistaken. Road preference. Yeah, Forest Plaza is what you prefer the most. You actually don't mind warm or temperate. You just don't like the cold. You like fresh water, not ocean. You really like the Cantor. You don't mind Talapi, and you don't mind Dondorian. Everyone else you don't really like. Maybe we could get some Dondorian. I'm pretty sure they're good for, yeah, and Dondorians and, Talapi don't like anybody. Cantors, Dondorians, and Crotonians seem good. Okay. Oh, that's cool. You can pull up 2 tabs at once. But Forest Plaza is where we need to go. You should be selling stone now, good sir. No work within radius. What do you mean? We're not storing stone in here? I mean, we gotta be selling meat. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing to fetch in the vicinity. You guys gotta be selling stuff. Oh, we're getting tourism back. You guys are definitely selling stuff. Yeah, I don't know why that matters then. Okay. So, let's start looking at getting some Forest Plaza roads. Especially around our residential. Let's kind of get it in our main areas. That's so much cut stone. Let's do the main road first. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do something like that. What does this Forest Plaza look like? Ooh, it's looking fancy. I like it. What are the buffs and bonuses from that compared to Cobblestone? Cobblestone is 20% speed and 50% durability. Oh, no. We're gonna lose our bonuses? What? Well, that's dumb. You literally don't give us any bonuses. You're worse than dirt roads. Okay. Are there any roads that you don't like? I mean, in the residential area, I don't necessarily mind. Maybe like the main roads for Forest Plaza, but the rest we might keep as cobblestone then. For the movement bonus. Let's just auto 1,000. Make sure that we keep our population there. We have homes. We're good there. For wood cutting, it says net 97. We're looking good on grain. We're getting more troops trained. It's kind of the next thing we can look at. We need another library. We're not gonna have the leather output for that. I might go in and upgrade my hunters again, because you guys are making me a good amount of leather. 9 innovation, I'm willing to spend that. Now, you're not fully there yet. You still have 0 adults. So, I'm okay with you guys, there we go. Now we're getting some adults. So that's gonna improve our leather production as well. Yeah, you're getting us almost as much leather as our hunters now. Furniture's starting to stock up. The next thing we need is a tailor. You guys are eating up that leather. We're actually out of wood and stone. Somehow. Not sure what we just used all that on. Get that stuff just so we can get some more in our stockpile. How are our warehouses doing? You're all at 100% workload. So let's get some more delivery men. And then let's work on making environment, access, services. Access is 74%. we are getting some furniture stockpiled. Let's go ahead and get some benches. Benches by the market. Benches by the hearth. Probably some rest spots for our workers. Get some benches by the orchards. Get some benches by the pasture and the farms. Okay, we'll see how that does. See how that improves our access. Our services. Benches are going up. Okay. How are our troops doing? We have 142. You have 0 archery training. You're at 75%, you're at 72. Could always upgrade these. We have the metal for it. Let's do it. What is your upgrade? Oh, you can't get upgrades. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, let's start increasing our training speed. Our money's going up. We're getting more and more tourists. What a poop hole of a hive. People still aren't liking where... still aren't liking it here. We could get some nice trees, like in the center. Maybe I will do that. Let's do that along the main road. Really spruce the place up. Harbinger had some accidents. And a drought. My goodness. Mild weather. So I guess what we're really looking at here is, continuing to train our army. Why does it say 20 out of 20 and 70 out of 70? Shouldn't this be 50 and 150? $80, 160. You guys could get extra spears. 210 on that. You are using 140. I think you're using 140. 160, duh. So that's 300, and then you're using 50. So we're kind of full on in terms of leather armor. But for spears, I think I'm going to increase your stock. Let's add a crate of spears for over here. Nope. There we go. You guys can start stockpiling some more. I feel like our colony's in a pretty good spot. Oh, vegetables is filling up. We love that. Okay. That's fantastic. We have 10 days worth of food. It is tempting to start giving you guys... We don't want slaves. Do we? You guys had mentioned going for Talapi slaves. How would we confirm that? To await your payments. I don't think we want slaves right now. But you guys did mention potentially getting some Talapi slaves to help us with our, I believe it was woodcutting and hunting. I just don't really know how slaves work. I don't know if that's a mechanic I want to delve into quite yet. Alright, stone is hurting. What is your net now? 136. Your, road preference should be going up. Trees, all of this stuff is going down for whatever reason. Let's get some nice big trees in our intersections. As all of our colonists use the restroom, apparently. We are full on cotton as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade our cotton by 1. Temperature is rising to extremes. I mean, I'd say we made some decent progress today. We got our population up to 1,000. Our food looks to be thriving. We boosted our furniture output, our wood output. We are getting bows made, and we're creating a new formation for our army. We should have prettied up the place a little bit. We got another auroch pasture. I think next on the list is getting another library down. Maybe trying to improve leather production some more. I don't really know how we're gonna do that, because we can't get more hunters with it being efficient. We would need more auroch pastures. It could be something that we buy. We are still going up on money, so maybe we do get another importer. I don't really want to be importing beer again. That kind of drains our bank. But maybe if we're not importing veggies anymore, we don't really need to be importing bread. I guess beer would be the last thing that we need. Or we just expand our brewery because we're getting tons and tons of grain. It is going to cut into our pottery. We don't really have room to expand you unless we were to destroy these 2 buildings and extend this. Maybe? How is lighting doing? It's looking better. Some of our areas are well lit. Just while I'm thinking of it. I know I was about to end the video, but... let's get some torches in the center here. Just to improve our lighting a bit. There we go. That makes me feel a little bit better. You're gonna be blocking... can't really afford torches right there. Unless we got some small ones. Okay, but yeah, I want to keep improving our army. Maybe get ready to conquer an area soon. Obviously, we want to keep expanding our population. Eventually get out to this way so we can start getting some ore. I think we should probably start thinking about walls. I feel like it's the safe thing to do. We don't have any defenses. I feel like we have a decent military, but no defenses at all. Expanding our library. Getting more leather production. So yeah, stay tuned for that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.